what's your dream house? Like, what if you were going to buy a house today and you don't live in your dream house yet? What would be the one thing that you would have to have? Like, I want a wrap around porch, and I don't have a bathtub right now, so I would love to have a wonderful bathtub that I can soak in. Not that I've never had a bathtub, but I just don't have one right now. You know, do you want to live in the country? Do you want just a little tiny cottage, or do you want this huge mansion with gold toilets? What is your dream house? So go ahead and put that down in the comments below. I'd love to know what everybody's idea is for their dream house. But I want to talk about if you're getting ready to sell your house, what you can do besides renovations. Okay, we're not going to talk about that, but just things that you can do to make your house show ready. So especially while you're living there, because that can be a little difficult. So here we go. The first thing you want to do is you want to reduce as much clutter as possible. So go through your closets and your cupboards and your drawers and all that kind of thing, and do the list, or do the pile. So you have your sell pile, your donate pile, your trash pile, things we're going to get rid of that you don't need, you don't want to haul into your new house, things that you can part with. Maybe you're going to give things away, clothes, old toys, things that you haven't touched in God knows how long. You want to get rid of anything that you don't need. As far as actually cleaning, the places when somebody comes in as a prospective buyer, the places that they look at the most is the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, and the bathroom. So those are the four most important spaces to be clean. If you have a larger house that has, say, a study or an office, a media room, all these different types of rooms that are in some of these larger houses, they may fall into it as well. But your average house is the living room, dining room, kitchen, and bathrooms. You want to make sure that they stay clean. In the bathrooms particularly, there is an issue with mold and mildew, so you want to do what you can to get rid of that. Bleach is one of the things, and there's different things that you can use. There's I think none of these are endorsed, okay, but Clorox has a gel pen that you can go in the grout lines to help remove the bleach stains in the grout. And then around the bottom of the tub where that caulk is, that's a place that is notoriously getting stained from mildew and sitting water. And what you can do is take toilet paper, okay, or paper towels, or even, you know, the cotton that they put around your face in the beauty salons. You could go to like Sally's or someplace like that and get that, and you put this strip of paper or cotton around the edge of the toilet, not the toilet, the tub or your shower where that mildew is in the grout, and then soak that with bleach and let it sit overnight, okay, and that will help at least lighten the staining, and so it won't look, you know, real cruddy. And then another thing that you want to really stay focused on is the glass, so your mirrors and any kind of like your shower. If your shower has glass on it, you want to make sure that that stays clean. Another thing that we want to try to get clean, and this, once you get these done, it should stay pretty clean. Windows, you want to get your windows clean, your draperies, your carpet. Keep your carpet vacuumed. But yeah, the windows and the curtains, this is the lighting that comes in the house, so people are going to be looking at that, and if it looks, you know, grungy, they may not see it in quite the same light, so keep those clean. Now, keeping clutter under control, since we're still living here, every day you want to do a sweep through your house just to see what's laying around. So all kinds of things, shoes and jackets and book bags and magazines and whatever. We want to go through and collect all that and put it someplace where it's not as cluttered looking. Keep your counters in your kitchens and your bathrooms as free as possible. You might leave out a couple appliances that you use regularly, but you really don't want a bunch of stuff on your counter. So I know some people leave bread and chips and other cereal boxes, they leave those on the counters. While you're trying to sell your house, you want to put all that away. You might have a fruit bowl out, but all these other things, especially grains and stuff that tend to, like bread, they tend to go bad. I probably would suggest you even put your fruit in your refrigerator, you know, unless you're going to eat it very quickly. But anything that's going to attract fruit flies or molds, put those away in the cabinets, the pantry, the refrigerator. Don't leave it out. Just a minimal amount of whatever on the counter, okay? Things that have a tendency to build up, junk mail or even your regular mail, try to find a place to put that every day. Matter of fact, just a daily household hint. Anyway, junk mail, when I get it, it gets a brief look. If it's something I'm interested in, I have a place for it. If it's not, it goes immediately into the trash. I don't let that build up. So those coupon mailers, they get flipped through really quick and then into the recycling. You know, I don't keep it. Then another thing is, with your mail, you know, you get a lot of personal stuff that comes, and you're going to be having strangers walking through your house. And more than likely, your realtor is going to tell you not to be there. So you want to make sure that your personal information is not sitting out where somebody can just pick it up and take it with them, okay? That's just for your own personal safety. Another thing that you can do to help keep things under control, have baskets sitting in certain parts of your house that you can use to just scoop things into and maybe put in a closet. If, say, the realtor calls you and says, I have a client wants to be there in an hour. You can just scoop these things into the basket, put it in the closet. Everything looks at least fairly fresh when they come to look at your house. So, those are the day-to-day things. Now I have a couple quick tips. So in the bathrooms and in the kitchen next to the sink, keep those disposable wipes, the disinfectant wipes, or even baby wipes, something, you know, just a wipe that you can quickly go over everything to keep it looking fresh and clean. You could have scents going on in your house, nice, pleasant, homey type scents. So the Airwick type things that you plug in, this is not endorsed, okay, but just those little plug-in things. I like essential oils, so a diffuser going with a nice essential oil fragrance going. Things that make the house smell clean, make it smell homey and inviting. Those type of scents you want to go on into your house. You might want to get into the habit when you finish with your shower of wiping it down so that you're not going to have water spots and streaks and soap buildup. You may not want to do that for the rest of your life, but at least during this time period where you're trying to sell your house, because that bathroom is important and we want it to look as fresh as possible. We're still living there. You may have a family to feed. You may have children, so you want to try to keep your dishes out of the sink. Okay, so either wash them as you go through the day or put them in the dishwasher so they're out of sight, because dishes in the sink to most of us looks cluttered and dirty and gross, okay? I don't know why, but keep your dishes cleaned and washed. And then here's another helpful hint. So if you're in a 2-story house, or maybe you have some of the townhouses have 3 stories, or maybe you have a basement, you might want to double or triple up, depending on how big your house is, on certain cleaning things. So if you're fortunate enough to have 2 vacuum cleaners, have one upstairs, one downstairs. Have some things in your bathroom to clean the bathroom, and then upstairs, you know, where your family bathrooms are, and then have your cleaning kit downstairs as well. Just having it on 2 floors so that it's easily accessible to you because you're in a rush, but you know that this is a priority while you're trying to sell your house. That will make life easier for you. And let's see, what else do I have? Another helpful hint, clean as you go. This is another daily living helpful hint that will, you know, but particularly in a time period where you're trying to get something accomplished, and we know that you're probably busy doing a lot of other things as well. Keeping things clean as you go. So just don't let things build up. Try to get your kids to put their stuff away when they're finished using it. hopefully your spouse too, you know, keep the kitchen clean as you're going along so that there's not a big mess at the end of the day that you have to worry about tomorrow when the realtor's coming and you happen to be at work, you know, and you left something out, or you know, that kind of thing. And then this is another thing. You want to keep mats or little throw rugs and things like that near your entranceways. That will help collect debris as people come and go through your house, so that, you know, they're not tracking things all through your house while you're trying to sell it and having it full of leaves and footprints and etc. So that's also another daily tip, but it's particularly in this time when you're trying to sell things. So I'm Miss Jenny, and I really do want to know what your dream house is, so don't forget to put that below. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Thanks.